I am Dr. Jessie John, Assistant Professor in Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Today we will discuss the subject anatomy, and everybody know that anatomy is a vast subject and difficult to study too, and it is involving in all kind of medical examination. And today we will discuss about the all competitive exam that are held in our India and what would be the preparation methodology, and we will discuss about this. First, we will discuss anatomy career perspectives. Career option in anatomy. In one of the most basic definition, anatomy is the field of scientific study focused on how organisms such as humans are structured. Human biology refers to how the system in the human body develop and operate. Many healthcare careers require knowledge of anatomy and human biology, but there are also careers in the communications, engineering, life sciences, and education that require knowledge of anatomy and human biology. Post-secondary health facilities teachers. Post-secondary health specialties teachers provide college instruction to prepare individuals for career in dentistry, medicine, and other healthcare fields. Their basic duties involve preparing lessons, instructing students, and making their work. Those who are instructing students in those fields typically need to have a doctoral degree, although some may be able to find work with a master degree in a health specialty. They need strong knowledge of human biology and human anatomy to teach these subjects to their students. Radiologic and MRI technicians. Radiology technicians capture image of the internal body with X-ray, while MRI techs use magnetic resonance images to obtain anatomical images. They need They need a thorough understanding of anatomy and human biology to effectively and safely position patients so that they capture images of necessary body parts. Physical therapists. Physical therapists must have a doctoral degree in physical therapy and state license. Their studies include biology and anatomy because they need extensive knowledge of how the human body is structured and how it works in order to effectively diagnose and treat their patients. They are responsible for identifying the physical effects of an illness or injury on their patients and determining the best way to help them regain physical function and minimize their pain. Technical writers produce things like manuals and other written documents that usually explain how something works or how to perform a specific task. Those who perform these tasks or write medical documents may need to have knowledge of anatomy and human biology in order to effectively explain the processes they are covering, which could include medical treatments or medical products. Biomedical engineers typically earn a bachelor degree in biomedical engineering. They create healthcare products as varied as computer software and artificial organs. They need to understand human biology and anatomy so that they can produce artificial body parts that can function in place of their original parts or organ. Medical scientists focus on improving healthcare treatments for people and preventing disease. They must have a doctoral degree in a life science subject such as biology or medical degree. Expertise in human biology and anatomy is necessary for medical scientists in order to identify abnormalities in how a person's body is developing or functioning as a result of illness or injury. This knowledge is also valuable when determining whether treatment are effective at combating the cause of the medical issue. And now we are discussing all the medical entrance examination first at the UG level. So there are some examination that is conducted on the level of the undergraduate. All India Institute of Medical Sciences Nursing, Indian Army BSc Nursing Test, Rajasthan Pre-Veterinary Test, National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test, Jawaharlal Institute of Postgraduate Medical Education and Research MBBS Entrance Exam, All India Institute of Medical Sciences MBBS Entrance Exam, Diploma, National Board Post Diploma Centralized Entrance Test. So these are the examination that is conducting on the UG level, and one diploma course, that is the Diploma National Board Post Diploma Centralized Entrance Test. Now we are discussing the medical entrance exam, that is PG level for the MD. National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test Super Specialty, that is NEET SS. All India Ayush Postgraduate Entrance Test, that is AIAPGET. And Foreign Medical Graduate Examination, that is FMGE. Postgraduate Institute of Medical Education and Research Entrance Exam, PGIMER Entrance Test. Jawaharlal Institute of Postgraduate Medical Education and Research Postgraduate Entrance Examination, that is JIPMERPG. All India Institute of Medical Science Postgraduate Entrance Exam, that is AIMS PG. National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test for Postgraduate, that is NEET PG. And National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test for MDS, that is NEET MDS. So all these examination that is conducted on the UG level and the PG level, and one of among these examination is that is for diploma course. Now we are discussing what would be criteria and what would be the structure at the level of the UG. General exam criteria: candidate who wishes to pursue medical course from any of the medical institute across India needs to have passed his 12th with chemistry, physics and biology as his core subject. He or she should have a minimum age of 17 years or also should have secured more than 50% in his secondary examination. Also, some of the exams such as AIPMT have an upper age limit of 25 years. This limit has been relaxed by 5 years for the candidates belong to the OBC category. The candidate should secure 50% of the marks together in physics, chemistry, biology, and English. This criterion is again relaxed to 5% for both OBC and SC candidates. General exam structure. General exam structure, that is entrance exam of medical courses, generally consists of questions from subjects such as chemistry, physics and biology. Number of questions asked varies from 120 to 200. Almost all the examinations carry objective type questions which are to be answered in 3 to 4 hours duration. There is a fixed marking of 3 to 4 marks per questions depending upon the paper one is appearing. Also, national level examination such as AIPMT carry a negative marking, whereas this criterion of negative marking is avoided in some state level examination. Now we are discussing syllabus. The medical examination consists of questions from physical chemistry, physics, chemistry and biology. These questions are mostly objective types and carry a fixed weightage of either 3 or 4 marks. The questions are from the 11th and 12th level and designed to test how well the basic concepts are and terms clear to the students. Questions are commonly asked from topics such as physics, physical word and measurement, electrostatics, kinetics, current electricity, laws of motion, magnetic effect of current magnetism, work, energy and power, electromagnetic induction and alternating currents, motion of system of particles and distant body, electromagnetic waves, gravitation, optics, properties of bulk matter, Joule, nature of matter and radiation. And here all the syllabus that are giving in chemistry, and you can see from here. Biology, you can see here these are some topics that is involved in biology syllabus. How type questions will appear in medical entrance examination and how can we solve these examination, these questions, and there is some example of questions and there is explanation too. So first question is, all are true regarding axillary artery except this is, it is continuation of subclavian artery. It is closed by pectoralis minor muscle. It extends from outer border of second rim to lower border of teres minus. The second part of axillary artery is posterior to pectoralis minus major. So correct answer will be, it extends from outer border of second rib to the lower border of teres minor. So there is some 5 questions and all the explanation he described here. So you can see here and you can get a knowledge about the quality of the questions that will be appear in medical entrance examination. You can see here, this is a question on here. Proof of the fourth ventricle is found by all of the following except correct answer is median eminence. And you can see here the fifth question, the branch arising from the main trunk of the mandibular nerve is, correct answer is nerve to medial territory. Now, how to prepare anatomy for PG entrance examination? As anatomy is a subject taught in the first professional year of the MBBS BHMS, and by the time medical students complete their final professional or internship, they hardly retain few glimpses from the subject. As a result, while preparing for the PG entrance examination, aspirants struggle a lot with anatomy. Nobody can cover the entire anatomy syllabus since the time for PG preparation is limited and you can only afford to give about a week per subject. Under such circumstances, the best way to clear the PG exam is selective study. Don't study everything. This article is the compilation of important topics of anatomy that should never be missed for the PG entrance exam. One general tip that we can give for all topics is that don't miss nerve supply, arterial supply, and venous drainage of any region. This is very important point that one must always keep in mind while preparing anatomy for PG ME. Important topics from individual sections and how to prepare them are as follows. If we go for head and neck is very important and vast. Under this topic, you should never miss the cavernous sinus. Remember its boundaries, structures passing through cavernous sinus, tributaries and drain channels. This is very important topic from examination point of view and a question is always asked from this topic. Upper limb, you should know everything about the region of shoulder joint, especially the muscles, insertion, action and nerve supply. Apart from that, the important topic in upper limb are brachial plexus and axillary artery. Dermatomes of upper and lower limb is also a very important topics to prepare. Regarding lower limb, you should know about the dermatomes of lower limb, knee joint, sciatic and obturator nerve, saphenous vein and arches of foot, muscle of the sole of the foot. Abdomen is an important section for PGME point of view. This is very important topic which definitely should be on your priority list while preparing anatomy. Give special importance to perineum while preparing abdomen. Most common questions asked under this topic are from urethra, ureter and pudendal canal. Thorax, blood supply of the heart and structure passing through diaphragm are of prime importance. The most important artery from this section is subclavian. Topics to study in embryology. Candidates preparing embryology should pay more attention on the derivatives of all individual ridges apart from the natural twist derivatives, brachial arches derivatives, and most importantly, embryology of orbit must be on tips. At least 2 questions are asked from embryology every year in almost every medical PG entrance examination. Osteology, there is no need to study the entire osteology. Keep a selective approach for preparing this section. Important topics that should be stressed upon are types of joints, sphenoid bone, orbital bone, lateral wall of nose, and middle ear anatomy. Histology, you need not mug up everything in histology. Prepare very selective topics. Most important topics being type of epithelium, derivatives of different types of epithelium. Prepare it well as a question from this topic is asked very frequently. So we have discussed all type of the sections preparing for medical examination. Thank you so much.